What's up, world? It's your man, ASEAN TV. I'm in the building right now, in a discreet location, as you already know. We out here doing our thing. Shout out to my man J5. Shout out to my man T-Rex. Shout out to my man AD. Enough of that. Any case, I got this interview with AD, alias Adrian. My man AD, he in the building. He was chopping it up with me a couple days ago. We was talking about the politics and the business, about other forms of hip hop, about producers, about all sorts of things. So, let's start this off right now by letting him tell you about how he feels about reggaeton music. And he also gives a little insight as to the background of this stuff. So, let's just check it out, So what you gotta say, AD?
Introduced me to reggaeton and all that. And I was like, all right, yeah, that sounds hot. Put the next track, the next track, and then next track has the same drums. I'm like, all right, well, put the next song. And the next song has the same drums. And I was like, what the fuck is this? But after a while, there's so many Puerto Ricans out here in Orlando, man. It's like you can't help but get caught in that culture, in their culture.
Right.
So after a while, I started working with with a few Spanish people here and there, and then you start getting into the whole reggaeton part. But that's like the commercial side of it.
Yeah.
That's like for us, that's like the R&B side of it.
Yeah.
Because they have a Latin hip hop, and it's the same thing. I mean, it's just it's just in Spanish. But I'm actually surprised that in the U.S. you have a ridiculous amount of bullshit coming out.
Oh, yeah.
And when you hear stuff that like out of the country, not even you don't even have to be Spanish. It could be like German and Japanese, and international hip hop. It actually sounds more like the roots of it. So yeah, man. So when I was starting to get into the reggaeton thing, I was introduced to the Spanish hip hop stuff, and I realized it was actually more in the direction of stuff that I wanted to work on musically.
Yeah, so that's what's up, man. Yo, and then we went on to talk about branding and producers and how some of these older heads and how they stand in the game and how they stand so relevant. So let's kick that clip right now.
Like, I would like to work with, this is a, down the road in the career path, but like, let's say like a Nas.
Okay.
But you talk about, look at these producers like Salam Remy. That dude is crazy.
Look at Ron Browse. Look how long he been around. Browse been around for years.
And then he come with the
one song catapulted him. Just like what happened a couple of years ago with who was that? It was another producer that had one hit single, and every song sounded just like awful. Just like pop bottles, pop champagne sounds like Rotate, sounds like Arab Money. Sounds like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, who was it a couple years ago? As a matter of fact, it was Chandre.
Oh, Bangladesh, yeah. I remember when a lot of the first stuff that he would make, and I heard it, and I was like, damn. When I first heard of him, it was on the 8-Ball and MJG Living Legends. It was pretty good. They did some good work.
But now, what you trying to do though? I mean, are you trying to do reggaeton? Or are you trying to do an offshoot of it? Or are you trying to reinvent it?
On the reggaeton side, I mean, it's a musical style that I think is kind of one of those things you have to grow up with to kind of really get into it and make it.
Yeah.
I'm not too into reggaeton like that, but I work with it. I really would just like to get to the hip hop that I like doing, but you can't go back all the way. You kind of have to incorporate that old sound if you like it into something new.
It's new, of course.
But anyway, in those genres, I mean, you typically start seeing reggaeton breaking up more into like more dance, like electronica type of sound.
Okay.
And then a more hip hop kind of sound, like a little more like an East Coast type sound.
Right.
So it's like splitting up. So it's kind of like at a good point that if you really want to go in and create something new, it's a good point to do it.
That's what's up.
But I'm trying. There's a few projects that I'm trying to get on and stuff that I'm working on that's gonna be released this year, but I really can't speak on it.
I'm getting a sneak preview, y'all.
Yeah. So I'd say I'd rather say it once it comes out, and once it's in the stores, be like, yo, go check out.
Make sure you hit me up because I'll blow you up, dog. Don't even trip. See, now that's what I'm talking about. When you really be rapping about it, you know what you're talking about. You have no problem speaking on your mind. It's your man ASEAN TV. How y'all feeling? I'm in the building right now, so respect my conglomerate, y'all. As my man Bust say, shout out to my man Busta Rhymes. Yo, I got something fresh I want to holler at you about. To my man J5A. He got some projects going on. I just hollered at the God on the phone. He's got some crazy shit coming out for you later on in this year. So be on the lookout for that. Also, support your local artists. Whatever town you in, whatever city you in, support your local dudes, support your local females. They out there grinding, doing their thing, getting their hustle on. So make sure you check them out, you know what I'm saying? Buy their materials, go check out their performances. Just go check them out, man. It's you know, it's what's up, man. This is what we do this for. We don't do this to be, you know, trying to be out on a screen and shit. That ain't what it is, man. So go check them out, yo. So, peace out, ASEAN, one.